Okay, let's get started with our HVAC. That's another type of mechanical drawing. It's the mechanical from architecture, engineering, construction. MEP is mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. And mechanical is all the stuff that moves things around. So we're going to be moving air, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, HVAC, and so that's part of mechanical. Okay, so we have two files we need to use. This is the way it's most commonly done in industry. There's a start file that has the architect's file in it. It's got the building, but the architect is subcontracting the HVAC, uh, either within their own group or to an outside contractor. And so they've done their own work. So now we have two files that have to get put together. And we're going to take those two files and we're going to add annotations to them. So I've got the start file, build out project, which is the architect, and the build out project HVAC file. And they're both Revit files. Okay, and so you need to have both of those downloaded and available. So I'm going to open first, I'm going to open my HVAC file. So I have to go find that. It's on my network under downloads, and that's looking for a family. I opened the wrong thing there. Let's get to the right one. I'm going to open a model. I clicked on the wrong thing, open a model. And I'm going to open the build out project, the HVAC one. And we're going to see what that looks like. And we're going to take this in chunks, in little videos, but this is your sort of your demo on how things get going in Revit. Okay? And it takes a while. Um, Again, it's checking for old things and it's checking for links and things like that. It's going to show that it's missing a link, and we're just going to bypass that. And it takes a little bit, but there it goes. It's coming up. And so I'm going to ignore that for right now. I could go right to it, but I'm going to ignore the missing link. And so let's take a look at Revit. Again, there's my workspace. And I'm going to be in this mechanical portion. And I'm going to see that there's some 3D views. And then there's my floor plans. And in particular, there's a lobby, manufacturing plan, an office plan, and my second story mechanical. I have some 3D views, some elevation views, and I've got a whole bunch of schedules. Oh my gosh. But we're going to be concerned with the air terminal schedule. And we've got two sheets, plan views and section views. So first, I'm going to hop up here. Let's look at my 3D view. And you can see all I see is HVAC. And I've got air handlers that are on the roof or right under the roof. I don't know which it is yet. And there's the air handler sucks air in from one side and blows it out conditioned on the other side. And it's pretty high up, so I'm going to think that's on top of the roof, and it's got to get down to where it does some good. Okay, and so that doesn't tell me a lot. Let me look in my mechanical here. This is looking on top, and I see 3 zones, but I don't know what they are yet. Okay, and each zone has its own cool, double click the mouse wheel, cool thing. And I have these views. Okay, looks like it's way up high. So I don't have the building. I need the building. So let's go into my 2 Mac, and it doesn't matter where I do this from. I got to go find the building. That's going to be under Insert, Manage Links, click. Oh, it's not found. Darn it. Okay, so I'm going to click right here on the link name, and then it says I can reload it from somewhere. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go reload it from this start file. Click, open. There it goes. It's thinking, 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 and it's processing, opening it. It's thinking a while. Again, it has to go back and forth and find everything. So it's loading up all the libraries and everything it can think of. Now, yours might take even longer because it has to update it. Okay. And so if it says updating, it's going to take an extra 3 or 4 or 5 minutes to update this file to the new version that we're working on here. Okay, so just don't be alarmed if it takes some time. That's quite all right. Now, this doesn't happen if you're working in a central file system, but we're not. Oh, now it's going to upgrade it. So it found it, and now it has to upgrade it from 2023 to 2024. If you don't want that to happen, you need to save that model separately. Go into your system, open it, update it, and save it. And you're welcome to do that. So this is just part of Revit. It's a great big program. It's got tons of stuff to set up and work on and do things to. It is much quicker if everything is actually already there where it knows where to find it and everything has been upgraded. Um, so if you save everything properly, this step that we're doing now usually takes 30 seconds to a minute. However, I do know some of our students who are working in industry that are not on central files say that their Revit takes a long time. Not everybody has super fast computers. Ours is actually going pretty fast, but it's a lot to work on. It is a little bit faster on your own computer. I'm doing this in VMware just like we expect our students to do. So there we are. We're getting close. There it is. It's loaded. So I can click OK. And there it is. There's the building. And they call it a build out because somebody is renting this portion, and this portion of the building. See what it looks like in the one mech view. So in the one mech view, I see something that looks like a lobby, an office, and maybe a manufacturing area. Just double click my mouse wheel to get that. Okay, so now let's look at the lobby and look at the manufacturing. Look at the office. Double click the mouse wheel to get it into frame. 3D view. That's kind of cool looking. Yes, it's up on top of the roof. And the HVAC lines are moving out there. So they're probably insulated. All these cool things. So there we go. There's the terminal station. These are all things that exist in your file and 2 blank sheets. Okay, so I'm going to save this now. Save it as a project. And now I'm going to put my initials on it. You put your initials on it. If you put mine on it, that's kind of a mistake. Okay, there we go. That's how to get started and get ready. Step one, sort of. Getting ready to do our work.